Hi everyone, Sailor Moon here, and Tuxedo Mask here, and I'm sorry the way I'm standing like this, I can't help it. So today is my head crooked? So today we're gonna talk about the two Sailor Moon sagas that we saw on Cartoon Folkwork, on Grown Up Whim. First we have a one where so first, well, first, Queen Beryl is irked that Zoisite did not get the rainbow hearse that they were looking for, and they need to get the rainbow hearse. So she tells Zoisite and Quinfight, "You need to do this." And the next one I learned is a holy elder is the next one. Serena's at Learn, and Molly hasn't been a whole week, and she's worried about him. And then there's a showing what happened, how Nephrite died. After that, Serena and Malvin go to see Molly to see if they can help her out of being sad. And Malvin's like, "Well, how can we talk about something good, And Serena's like, "You gotta make her happy or else. Don't worry, I'll make her happy." So they get to there, and Malvin first talks about how, "Oh, you hear about Nashville Staten died." Well, first he brings up about how how Serena wasn't doing very well, in class and workout class. That's what he said in Deke. And he also brings up how they're gonna have cake or Nashville Stanton dying, and then Serena knocks him down, and Deke kept that in. And then after that, Molly's like, "Well, we should go out and eat, go out somewhere and eat." And Deke, she said, "It's a good day. Why don't we go see the Sailor V film?" And Malvin said he likes Sailor V. So then after they're at the house, and Luna's talking with Amy and Ray and Lita about the folklore silver hearse, the rainbow hearse, what they are, how mighty it is. And then apparently Ray doesn't think Serena should be trusted with the moonstick at all. And then Amy trusts her, but then Ray squeezes her on the leg, so she says, "Well, I don't know if I..." And then she kind of bullies Amy until not trusting Serena. But then Lita says Serena is, she's good, and I believe in her. She could be a good leader. After that, they're at the burial ground, and Malvin's like, and in Deke, Malvin says, "Where's all the reckoners at? All that loudness, all that hush." And then, well, yeah. So then Molly, so Molly was sad that there was no burial stone to show that Nephrite died, and she's sad about that. And then Malvin goes, "How about we go to eat?" Which in Deke, he said, "Why don't we go and look at bugs?" And then Serena starts choking Malvin and says, "You want to think about eating at a time like this." And Deke cut it out. Molly goes to meet with the Holy Elder, which his name isn't given. And she goes, "I need your help. There's someone that I met. We didn't know him very well, but he died, and I'm frightened that I will forget him. And he goes, "He's at rest now." And she goes, "I got nothing." "That's not true. You got love all around you." And Deke, he says, "Now, you won't forget him if you keep him in your heart. And he wouldn't want you to be sad, would he?" She goes, "No, but I don't have anyone." He goes, "That's not true. You have your friends. I saw you with them earlier, and it's at times like this where you could really need their help." And Zoisite shows up, and Molly knows Zoisite slayed Millikite, so slain Nephrite. So they're fighting over the dark hearse, and then the Holy Elder says, "This fighting has to stop." Which in Deke, he says, "Stop that, you're harming her." And then she takes the dark hearse out and shifts him into a fiend. And Then Serena shapeshifts into Sailor Moon. Sailor Lita is running, but she makes it in time and shapeshifts into Sailor Jupiter, Sailor King World. I show up, and then I say that, that boxers and wrestlers are elder men, and they never harm women, which in Deke I said, hey, guess what? And Deke I say, it's round 2, Tuxedo Max fights Zoisite. And then Molly goes, then Molly says, you need to become that holy elder again. Be that kind-hearted man again. But in Deke, she goes, you're a bully. Don't you know anything about a fair match, a fair fight? And Malvin helps her. And then after that, I take out my rainbow. Then after that, Tuxedo Max, I take out my moon staff, and God and Jesus working through me cast a fiend out of the holy elder that Lucifer put there. And then he goes, do you believe in God? Well, I believe in him. Go love your fellow man, your fellow woman. And then guess what? In Deke, you said, ha, I got a rainbow hearse. I don't see your name on it, loser. And then Luna says, hey, Tuxedo Max took one of the rainbow hearse. And I was like, I don't care. He helped me. And after that, Serena's with Molly and with Malvin. And Molly's like, she gave him the bandage that she gave Nephrite. And then Serena says, well, why'd you do that for? Isn't it Nephrite's? And Molly says, well, Nephrite would want Malvin to have it since he did help me. And she goes, Nephrite lives in my heart like all my friends do. That's what she said in Deke. In Viz, she says, well, Nephrite lives in my heart and I'll always love him. And not to worry you, I'll be back and learn tomorrow. And then she has the song box, and she goes, where'd you get that from? And he was like, I don't know where I got it from. I don't know where I got it from. It plays good song. And Deke, you said, and Deke, I said, this is off, all right. And Deke, I said, it's a song, a gift from a man I knew long ago. So the only thing that Deke cut out of this whole thing was when I got mad and started choking Malvin about wanting to go eat, and that was the only thing they cut out. Beyond that, everything else was kept in there, except the Holy Elder in Deke says, this fighting is something bad. We must work hard to get it out of our lives. So we'll be right back with the next saga of Sailor Moon.